Yeah, new skills is so hard to get. We have a portfolio that has increased in emerging product over the last 3 years, and our big challenge is to be able to have enough people train, and we have a big pursuit for the last 2 years to train our partner. So we have Accenture, Deloitte are getting their staff trained on our technology because you are asking for it. So we have a big play to make sure that we enable our customers and our partners along the way.
Our biggest issue is not to get people. To your point, there's lots of graduates lining up at our career fairs. I'm there all the time. The difficulty is retention strategy. So they come in, they get their 1 or 2 years, and then they go off to these places because their mindset has changed. And these are different people than I grew up with or what you guys are used to, certainly. And that is a culture problem for us, at least as far as a big organization goes, is how do we change our culture so that they want to stay, they feel incented to make a difference and splash, because a lot of them come in, they're strong developers, but they're working with people. The juniorization strategy is not working because they're working with people that are on their retirement cusp. They're not really energetic. Yeah. They don't get the new technologies. And we need some sort of way to bridge the gap and get closer to these people so they don't leave the big companies and go off to the smaller ones. So
I was just at a CIO event on Tuesday in Montreal. There's about 100 CIOs there. And one of the CIOs got up and said, the way I want to consume and build my talent pool within my organization is working with an organization that takes a minimal viable solution versus minimal viable product approach, which is typically what you do in a DevOps kind of fashion, and run through a residency or a mentorship to get my existing people. They may be older people, definitely the younger people. You have to identify who those early innovators are in your organization. That's typically maybe 10%, maybe 15%, depending on what type of business you're in. And you need to manufacture these people, quite frankly, because I don't think we can go out and buy them, right? We can't buy them, so you got to make them. And so that's been sort of the approach I think the most successful organizations have taken.
The other ones
I'm sorry, Ted, but just to finish off on your thought, to retain these people, you have to change the way you work. And those people need to believe in what you're doing, and they need to believe that they're going to work this way forever and stay with you. One of the prime tenets of DevOps is you put something in production every day, your daily work. And the satisfaction and fulfillment you get, and that's what millennials are looking for, right? If you can set up the systems and make it a safe environment, and they're doing something every day to production, you will retain them. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for fulfillment and work-life balance.
I think there's also ways to revitalize the non-millennials, using the millennials to revitalize because there's talent on both sides. Like you've got the knowledge and the season of the older employees in the organization, but they can be revitalized through the mixing of the millennials, I think. So there's a multi-generational opportunity, I think, and that we could leverage. Absolutely. By introducing not just here, develop the latest and the greatest, but actually mentor the older as opposed to, and maybe make it reciprocal.